Developing now, state leaders are in favor of moving local pharmacies. Just ahead, how a recent decision could help them save money when filling the shelves. And the world may be heating up, but some cities are being cooled down. In minutes, we share what scientists are doing to provide some relief. Plus, Central High School is about to open a major new addition later in the show, how it could help the Tigers reach a new heights as CHV 11 at noon starts now. Well, hello to you and thank you for tuning in on the noon show. I'm Jurnee Taylor here with meteorologist Simone Thomas. Listen, if you've been outside, it is toasty, Simone.
A little spicy.
A little spicy.
It's the last Friday of summer, and summer is trying to remind us to say, I'm not ready to go just yet. So that's what we're tracking today, is that summer heat in full effect on this Friday. You know, all of this ahead of the fall equinox coming this weekend. But here's a check-in across the state of temperatures in blue and the feels like temperatures in the red. It already feels like 98 degrees in the capital city. Hot Springs, which is where we just had that camera shot, feeling like 95 right now. Arkadelphia and Camden already feeling like the triple digits, which is why we have a heat advisory in effect for a few counties. Pulaski County, Faulkner County, and over into the River Valley. The heat advisory in effect until 7 o'clock, and that's also colliding with the time that a lot of those football games are kicking off. So here's the afternoon ahead of those football games. If anybody is planning on doing any tailgating, looking to feel like 104 around that 4 o'clock time frame. 5, 6 o'clock, still feeling like the triple digits. So make sure you have plenty of water. You can find some shade, maybe even have that handheld fan handy to stay safe this afternoon. I'll have a look at the weekend ahead in your 7-day outlook, so make sure you stick around.
All right, Simone, thank you so much. We now want to take a look at traffic. Earlier, there was some backup along I-40 in North Little Rock. Right now, though, nothing major to report. Just remember, pay attention and drive easy. Early voting is already underway in parts of the country. Natalie Brand shows you how the process is going and how the presidential candidates are making headway.
Vice President Kamala Harris heads to the battleground states of Georgia and Wisconsin today after getting a boost last night from Oprah Winfrey.
Please welcome Kamala Harris.
The media icon was joined by thousands of virtual guests, including a number of celebrities, as she interviewed Harris on topics including gun safety.
When you said you have guns, no, at the debate.
I'm a gun owner. Tim Walz is a gun.
I did not know that.
If somebody breaks in my house, they're getting shot.
Yes, I hear that. I hear that.
Probably should not have said that.
Michigan voters made up the in-person audience. Polls in the battleground state show Harris and former President Donald Trump virtually tied. Last night in Washington, Trump courted Jewish voters at 2 events to combat anti-Semitism.
Anybody who's Jewish and loves being Jewish and loves Israel is a fool if they vote for a Democrat.
Early voting kicked off here in Virginia today at polling sites, while in South Dakota and Minnesota you can vote early in person with absentee ballots.
It's time to get registered to vote. It's time to get your registration updated at your current address. And then it's time to make a plan to vote, to figure out if you're going to vote by mail, early in person, or on Election Day.
Benjamin Hovland chairs the nonpartisan U.S. Election Assistance Commission.
The best place to go for trusted source information is your state and local election official.
He added there is always a need for poll workers, especially ones who can provide language assistance. Natalie Brand, CBS News, Arlington, Virginia.
And as that unfolds, the U.S. Postal Service is preparing to deliver mail-in ballots across the nation. The agency says they're taking new measures starting in October. Some changes may include designated lines at post offices for ballots. USPS is also planning to keep the facilities open the Sunday before Election Day. This afternoon, we're still waiting to learn more on an overnight shooting in North Little Rock. Just after 8 o'clock last night, police received a shots fired call at West 15th and Division. That's where they found a man shot dead and a juvenile suffering from minor injuries. Today, there's no word on if someone has been arrested. Also today, another teenager is being charged for making school threats. On Wednesday, Hot Springs police had a heavy presence at Lakeside High School. That was in response to a Snapchat threat claiming that a student had a gun. While it wasn't true, police arrested a 15-year-old accused of making false claims. In continued coverage, Arkansas lawmakers are enforcing state rules which aims to cut back on how much pharmacies spend when buying drugs. Just yesterday, 3 pharmacists laid out their complaints before state leaders. During that meeting, a spotlight was placed on high costs for keeping drugs on the shelves. In response, a subcommittee activated Emergency Rule 128, which could help regulate drug prices.
They're the fox guarding the hen house, and they will charge as much as $19,000 for a cancer drug that would be $100 at a small pharmacy in Stuttgart.
The other side is arguing the rule could drive up health care costs, but those supporting the move say that's the compromise for keeping pharmacies in business. Meanwhile, the Little Rock School District is seeking your feedback on how to move forward on a number of topics. Those include things like cell phone use, changing the school calendar, and more. Now, to hear what you have to say, the district is planning to host listening sessions.
I really think they're looking for students' best interests, so I can't argue with that, right?
Well, the parent you just heard from says she will attend one of the 10 sessions, and like some, she also has questions regarding the district's policies, but says she hopes to find answers from the new opportunity. A man is behind bars this afternoon charged with first-degree murder after causing a deadly wreck while driving on the wrong side of the interstate. Anthony Smith is accused of leading state police on a high-speed chase along I-430 yesterday morning. According to troopers, the chase reached speeds over 100 miles per hour. Smith eventually crashed into a Jeep, killing Clifford Griffin. Right now, Smith is in the hospital and will be taken to jail immediately after he's released. Another developing story involves an ongoing search for a driver accused of hitting 2 Arkansas construction workers. On Wednesday, a maroon Corvette was speeding down I-55 in West Memphis. While doing so, they allegedly killed a worker and injured another. All that happened as the driver sped through a construction zone. West Memphis police later found the car abandoned and on fire in Memphis. State police is now involved, but at last check, the driver still has not been found. Meanwhile, RDOT is trying to ease rising tension as construction continues along Highway 5 in Benton. Some are growing frustrated as crews work to open the road to 5 lanes, but RDOT claims the outcome will be well worth it.
Saline County is growing like crazy, much like Northwest Arkansas. So you're going to have a lot of this progress, a lot of this widening, but anyone who lives in that area during school time, afternoon, morning, weekends, it's a busy stretch, so this widening needs to happen.
Right now, crews are anticipating it to be done around March of next year. If you need a way to kick off the weekend, try joining the celebration for the Arkansas Regional Innovation Hub's 10th birthday. The party goes down tonight at the same time of Argenta's 3rd Friday Art Walk. You can enjoy cake, drinks, and plenty of creative fun. It all happens at the Innovation Hub located on East 4th Street. The fun will last from 5 to 8 this evening. And the fun doesn't stop there because we're just days away from Little Rock's Downtown Food Truck Fest. A reminder that it's happening on Capitol Avenue this year. But other than that, it's business as usual. Live music, drinks, and plenty of food. It's all waiting for you this Sunday starting at 11 a.m. THV 11 will be there as well, so be sure to stop by and see us. If you are outside this weekend or any day really, just know allergy season is in full swing. Susan Elizabeth Littlefield shares helpful tips on how to get some relief.
Even though things look ideal this time of year, things can feel uncomfortable.
Well, some sneezing, watery eyes, itchy eyes.
Runny, stuffy nose, watery eye, neck itching a little bit.
The feeling of congestion.
Fall allergy, we have ragweed.
Dr. Pramod Kelkar says weeds are in full bloom.
We have a lot of patients with ragweed allergy causing stuffy nose, runny nose, sneezing, itchy eyes, watery eyes, red eyes. Even asthma can happen.
He says the summer weather is yielding some fall consequences.
And we know we had a lot of rain.
Yes.
Could that mean more intense allergies?
Yes, because then you have a double trouble. You have ragweed plus mold.
He says this year, raking will be extra irritating.
So some people, what they do, they will take antihistamine like over-the-counter Zyrtec, Claritin, Allegra before they mow their lawn or rake the leaves. They might wear a mask. And most important, they can take a shower right after the gardening and all the work in the garden.
Can you kind of get ahead of allergies?
If you want to prevent allergies, best thing you can do is use the sinus rinse neti pot every day, shower every evening, because that way you can wash away all the allergens.
Those are a few ways to stay healthier on the inside so you can stay outside.
You don't let allergies keep you inside, do you?
No, not at all. Not at all. Nope.
Susan Elizabeth Littlefield, CBS News, St. Paul, Minnesota.
One of the nation's largest chicken producers sits right here in Arkansas. Just ahead, we share how it's using new innovations to feed your soul.
And this afternoon, looking to feel like the triple digits across central Arkansas, that last bite of summer ahead of the fall equinox this weekend. I have your 7-day outlook right after this break.